as I told you, like, okay, we'll go with these concepts today. Conditional formatting, like for formatting background colors, font colors, data bars, icons, and then color scale using formatting by color scales, rules, and then field values. Then what we'll do is today we'll take some data from a web URL, and then afterwards we'll get the data from that particular URL, and then we'll use that data. So that is another thing that we'll do. Like source also we'll get today from a URL, okay, from web, okay, and then okay, we need to give an URL. So I do have a URL here. Okay, I'll just copy this and then I'll post it over here. Okay, next. It takes a little bit time because it need to check what all the data is available in that particular URL. So it will go to that particular URL and checks the tables if they have any. If that particular URL they have any tables, then it will shows there, and then we can get the data. So let it check, and then obviously hope the URL have some tables. So okay, so I do have a couple of tables, I hope so. So I want to take only this table. Let me check what the data is. Okay, I do have some states, and then I do have overall ranking, and I do have like wellness rank, culture rank, and then weather rank. So I do have a lot of things. So what I'll do, I'll just load the table into my Power BI.
Totally, there is only one table, or
yeah, I do. Maybe there are a lot of tables, but I'll take only one table. Right now, I just need only one table. Okay.
under there is table 1, table 2, something.
Maybe there are some other tables, but still, I just need only the first table, which is the best states to retire. Okay. If you find any tables in any web URL, you can just give that URL, and then you can get the table also over here. That is a thing. And then even you can like take some data from even Google Sheets also, just giving the URL. There are a lot of ways that you can get the data from URLs. Okay. Just today we are practicing how to get the data from URL. So I got the data from URL. I'll show you what exactly the data is here from here. Best states to retire. Okay, in USA, like there are all the states, and then like overall ranking to retire. Okay, so for the people who want to retire, that is like they are showing that some score. They're giving some score according to like affordability rank, like which state is best to like low affordability, wellness, like which state is the best to get wellness, and then like culture. Okay, which culture is like okay very best, like the like weather ranking. Based upon the weather also they gave some rank, and based upon crime also they gave some rank. So based upon all these points, they gave an overall score, and then based upon that, okay, they gave some rank. So this is what our data is. So we'll learn some like formatting concepts. Okay, today, what we'll do exactly is like, okay, let me get this over here. And then for the state, okay, what I'll do is like, it doesn't recognize what is this. So I'll go ahead and then I'll just tell that the state and province, so that we'll get a globe kind of symbol before that. So it can recognize that it is a particular like geofence, or okay, whatever it might be, like a state or whatever. So what I want to do is I want to take a table, a small table, and then like okay, in this particular table, what I want to do is like okay, I want to take some values from this. Okay, simply, even though I didn't tell regarding this, but simply telling like okay, so you can take the states from here. You have all the states, and afterwards you can take some of the weather ranking. Just drop it over here. While you drop, you'll get some yellow color line. So can you see yellow color line? Can you see yellow color line?
Yes.
Yeah, when you see yellow color line, if you drop means there it will comes. So if I want to like drop this after state, you can see this, I'm dropping, I got a yellow line between state and weather rank. So I'll drop that, that will be go to there. So you can even change this also like this. You can select that and drag to below, then it will changes according to this. These will be like arranged. Okay, that's it. Right now, what I'll do is like, can you see these things? If not, just give me 1 minute. Let me make the sizes bigger. Okay. Size and then like okay. Grid size. Okay, so everything will be like. Yeah, okay, so this is my states, and then these are my states, and then this is my like weather ranking, and then these are my like culture rank, and then affordability rank. Okay, so all this I don't have right now. What I just need is like, okay, I want to do for some formattings of these things based upon some value. Like, okay, what I want to do is like, I want to give some ranking, like I want to give some color according to the rank of like weather ranking. So whenever we want to make it ascending, then obviously you can give this, click on this particular small arrow mark or else on this column, then obviously it will turn to ascending or descending. So based upon these values, all other values will be scrutiny, sorted. Okay. So I want to like make it from like low to high, the weather ranking. So I want to give whatever like okay. The background color need to be changed accordingly. So what I can do is I'll go to this things over here, and here in the weather ranking, just click that, right click, and then like okay, you can go ahead and then go to conditional formatting, background color. Okay, once again, I'm just canceling. I'm once again telling, right click on this, and then come again. You can give don't summarize. Okay, that's another option. That is the other thing. Okay, and then like again, like I'll show you like I want to make it like an ascending. Okay, and afterwards, right click, conditional format, and then what do you want to like change? I just right now I want to make it like background color. Okay, so what I made it like okay, so I want to make it like a gradient kind of thing or whatever it might be. First of all, gradient. Let's learn this. What is that gradient? Then for the lowest value, I want to give this one, and then for your highest value, I want this color. Okay. So remaining all just keep like that at this instance. No need to go with that thing. All the things, and then like yeah, just remain keep all the remaining, and then just keep ahead. So you can see according to the rank, for the minimum value you get light blue, and for the maximum value you get dark blue. So according to the value, you can show the color. According to the value, you can show the color. And then coming here, okay, for the second one. Okay, so right now I made it like ascending order, and then I made it like ascending order right now. So it comes from okay 1 to begin. So when I change this, all other values will be changed according to this one. Okay. So if you want to make any column ascending or descending, just click on that particular column heading, and then that will be changed. So all other values will be changed according to like the value is 1. Obviously, the value of this one is 50. So obviously, every time it will show the same thing. Okay, so just keep in mind. Then right now, I'll click the culture rank, then conditional formatting, and the font color. Right now, I want to change the font color. So what is my font color that I'm expecting? I want to make it like okay, from light yellow, dark yellow, whatever it might be, dark color. I want to show it. Can you see this? The rank has been like a converted to this. That's like same thing that you can do. But right now, what I can do is I want to change the color of this particular column background based upon the affordability ranking. Till now, what we've done is like, okay, we are creating, okay, only based upon that value. But if you want to create, do format based upon some other column, that we can also do. So what I will do is like I'll click on state and then conditional format. I want to change the background color. but I want to change the background color based upon the affordability ranking. So I'll just select that affordability ranking, and then what I'll do, I'll just select the colors. I'll go for more color, and then I'll select this one. I'll select here light color, then I'll go here, and then I'll select more colors, and then select this red. Okay, that's fine. So let's make it okay. So according to that particular affordability ranking, the color has been changed. If you want to check, just make it ascending or descending, then you can see this. So based upon ascending, okay, the values were okay. Background like background of that particular value has been changed. Okay, got the point? So we'll go to the second page, and then like we take again the table so that we can do some other changes. Okay, again I'll go ahead and check this one. Even you can drop over here, or else you can take this affordability ranking and then culture and rank. You can take a couple of things. Okay, so in this way, again I took that, and then like again I'll make the size. I want to make the size bigger. Okay, and then like yeah, and then right now what I can do is like what are the options that we do have, like we'll go ahead and then like we'll check it out. So right now I do have like this one, and then I want to like have icons. So what I want to show is like, okay, I want to make show some values, so some symbols or whatever it might be based upon some other field. So I selected state. So according to the overall score or whatever it might be, according to the affordability rank, I want to give some symbols for this particular whatever like state. So what I'll do is I'll just select based upon the affordability ranking. Okay. So what I'll do, I want to like from 0 to 15, I want to give like this symbol. You can change the symbols, okay, obviously. And then from here, like, okay, I want to make it like 15. I want to make it like number and then 15. Put that percentage and then number and then 15. And here, what have been done? 15. And fine. And okay, sorry, 15 to like 30. And then like 30 to 50. So here I do have values from 0 to 50. So I gave this one. And then I want to make all this into numbers, 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 and numbers. So right now, so got some symbols over here. Can you see this? Okay, if I make this ascending order, you can see this. You can see for the rank from 1 to 15, 1 to 14, we get this thing. Okay, when the rank is like from 15, 30, we got this 29. And then from the 30 up to 50, we got these symbols. So this is how we can do, like even we can give some other symbols also. Just we can go ahead, right click, and then in conditional formatting, the icons. Okay, and then like you can choose this symbol. I want to make it like it is like less, and then like okay, normal, like high. You can see this representation from 0 to 15, it is less, and 15 to 30, like it's normal, and then 32, like okay, 50, it was like high green. So this is how we do that, and then like when it's come to like this thing, I'll just show you some other things that we can do on affordability ranking, conditional formatting. Whenever it is a numerical column, if you have a text column, we don't get some other like bars, data bars kind of thing. When it is a numeric column, obviously you'll get this data bar kind of formatting. Data bars. So for the lowest value, it will show like positive. Okay, like this one, and then for the negative means okay. So as per the ranking, it will shows the bar. Okay. So highest value, lowest and highest value. Okay, that's it. And then okay. You'll see the bar. The lowest value will have less bar, and the highest value you can have less. And then the same option that will go and then check it out. Where is that? This one, affordability ranking, conditional formatting, data bars. Okay. So if you want to like okay, if you want to change something, like if you want to show only bar, okay, you can show. I'll show that. You have only bars over here, like they don't show the number. It's up to you like what you need to do. And then like you can come over here, like okay, what is that? Affordability ranking, and then conditional formatting and data bars. Then I want to show this number also, and then like where you want to show bar, left or right, right to left, this side to that side. Then you can make the changes, and then right now I want to give this. You can see this, the bar is from right side to left side, it is growing from right side to left side, and we gave the number also. That. So this is how you can make it. This is how you can show the things. Okay, and then we'll go and check it out. Some other values it have. What is that? Current ranking, and then conditional formatting, and then icons, web internet, web URL. This is something else. Okay, that we can't do that now, and then like that we need to give. That we'll discuss later. Okay, when we have that thing also. Okay. Okay. So we'll go with some other things like rules. Okay, so rules are whatever it might be. Gradient, and we have been already given. Okay, so I'll show you some other using some other tables, so I can give some other examples. Speed, overall score. I don't need score ranking, and affordability ranking, and then like wireless ranking. So I do have states over here. I do have like okay overall ranking over here, and I do have like this kind of like affordability rank over here. Okay, and then weather rank over here. So again, I'll go over here and check it out. Additional formatting, and then like okay, I'll go over here and font color. We can choose fixed value or field value also, and then for that we need to write some okay code. We need to write some code. Okay, that we need to take care about that. Okay, what we can do is like I'll just write a code for you, and then I'll show you how to do that. I'll write a measure over here. Don't worry about what I'm writing right now. Just consider like okay, just check whether we are doing something over here or not. So right now, this is not your right now topic, and then COLOUR. You can make any name. It's up to you, but I just want to make it remember to show that. Okay, so what I do is like okay, I can take switch, and then like okay, and then like comma. What is that? We want to do like overall rank. overall rank. Greater than, okay, 25. Then I want to get red. I want to do else. So else green. What my condition? If the overall rank is like, okay, greater than 25, then red or else green. This is my color condition. So, okay, then what I'll go and I'll go for conditional formatting and then go and then background color. And then I want to make the fixed rule and then you can go ahead and select this. You'll have measure. So overall ranking, okay, I'll just do that. And you can see this, if it is more than 25, okay, that is red color, and then if it is less than 25, the green color. So in this way also, why you can write some algorithm, you can write some calculation, you can write some measures, and using that you can do formatting. Not only for this, okay, even though for anything, you can use this kind of formattings, and then you can write some measure according to your logic. Like up to here, okay, you used to give, okay, as per the condition, whatever that, like rules or gradient kind of things. Right now you gave some rules over here. Like if you want to change color for only the highest topmost value, then okay, obviously you can do something. Okay, you can select something, and then if you want to like make it if only up to 10, if it is up to 10, then only you want to like, okay, or do some color that you can do based upon the measure. Okay, the calculation over here, if you change it perfectly, and then you will get that particular color coding. Using that you can do. So right now what I'll do, like, okay, based upon these values, I want to change the font of this particular color. So I'll go ahead, the affordability value, conditional format, and the font colors, or else data bus, whatever it might be. And then I want to make it like, okay, the data bus, you can't have like that kind. So what we'll do is like, take the font color only, font color, and then I don't want to make it with the gradient because we're already done with the gradient. So I want to make it with the field values. So field values here, color again. So for these, okay, whenever it is 25, below 25, then we get the numbers in green. Whenever it is above the 25, the overall ranking, we got the font color in this particular red color. So got the point. And the URL concept, I'll let you know. That's not a big thing. Okay, I'll let you know when that kind of scenario comes, and then we'll do that. What is that? What we need to still left? Color scale, rules, and field values. So we discussed this thing. Okay, field formatting concepts. And then what if you want to like remove the color condition, whatever things, remove conditional formatting. And then here for this I have been given only font color. Can you see this? This was highlighted. Sharath, can you see this?
In which one?
Here for this, like, okay, affordability rank. Okay, I'll just click over here again.
Only font color is changed.
Yeah, if you want to like remove the colors, okay, you can see this only font color has been highlighted because we gave only font color only. So if I want to remove that, you can directly remove all colors, all the formattings. If you know, like if you want to remove only one thing, you can click that, or else you can click all, so that all that particular affordability ranking will be removed. So that particular affordability ranking. I do have overall ranking also. I do have some formatting. So what I'll do, I'll go here and then I can see background color I've been given. So I can click this one also and get the background color which we gave, that will be removed. Okay, that's another option. Okay, to remove this particular formatting. Okay, so formatting things also can be removed from here only. whatever the formatting things that were being given, those can be removed from this right click option. Then like remove. Here I hit here for this field. We don't have any conditional formatting, so this remove conditional formatting is in hide mode. It's not highlighted. Okay. So again, what we'll do is like I'll take another thing, visual. I'll give states, and then I'll give affordability ranking. So as per the affordability ranking, okay, as per the affordability ranking, you can see which one is the highest. Okay, you can see maybe this one is the highest. Hawaii is over here. This is the highest one. And then Connecticut, which is here. I hope so. Yep, 49. And coming to here, California, 48. So in this way, the size of that particular circle will be depends upon the rank. So here I gave affordability ranking in this visual. So based upon the visual that we'll get. Okay, so what I do is the crime rank also. It doesn't take two values. Yeah, only two ways. So what you can do is you can see based upon like okay, it will give one like a as blue color, and then like based upon that, okay, it will give colors also, so that you can understand like what is what is what. Okay, so but at this instance, it doesn't like I'm not unable to do that. I'm not interested to do that one. So this is how we show something here in maps. Okay, using some values and then giving the values into like okay, if you have like okay longitude and latitude, okay, we'll give that one also, but we don't have that things. If the states are from US, or if these things are from okay US, most of it will automatically detect. Even right now, earlier it was used to detect only for US geographical places, but still now, recent times, okay, maps are able to recognize each and everything, and then we have lots of maps and custom visuals also. That will show this data in some other different kinds of things. Okay, so this shows in some other manner. Okay, so we'll go and check this only. That gives a view more elaborate and then perfect visualization. So if you want to zoom that, it will be zoomed. Okay. It's not like only it will be zoomed for that point only. Then it goes to street view also. This is how we do that. So this is another thing that you can do. And then like okay, if you want to go with icon kind of thing, what we can do is like we create, yeah, that one also we'll try to do that. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. And just give me 1 minute. So what I can do is like I'll show you how to create like for every state. I want to make it like yeah, I want to make some URL, and then like if I click that need to be go into that. So what I've been done is like, okay, I just got a URL, like which shows the Wikipedia URL. What I can do is like just add this particular state to this thing, and then you'll get the URL, complete URL, and then we'll place it for here. So whatever we do, create a measure, simply right click on the table or whatever it may be. You can get it from the modeling also. Go ahead into modeling and then new measure. So what I do is like URL, I just make it like URL. I'll name it, you can name it anything. You can name it anything at any point of time. So remember, I just make it like URL. What I'll do is like just don't just worry about this coding or whatever things I'm writing. That will learn later. What is measure, what is column, or these things that will learn later. But at this instance, to learn you to teach you something interesting things. Okay, I'm just writing it my own. Okay. So what I'll do is take this. And then I'll just add something. Okay, what is that state? Yeah, what I do is that I don't take this one. I'll write, sorry, I want to make a column also so that it will be like useful for you. So column, rather than column, I earlier took the measure, but here I will take the column. Then only you can do that. Control V, and then come back again and symbol, then a state. State. Here is the state column. Symbol. So got a URL kind of thing. I'll just drop it over here in this table. And you can see there is a lengthy code over here. Okay. So if you click that, obviously it will go to that particular state. No issues. Okay, but still, okay, what I want to do is like, okay, I want to make that okay into like URL, whatever it might be. So I'll click that and then I'll tell it that is a URL, web URL. Okay, then it can understand that is a web URL. Okay, then only it will convert into web URL. If you click that one, obviously it will go to that thing, and then obviously it will go to Alabama. So you can see the Alabama state and then everything, that particular state. This is how we can do that. And then again, if you want to convert this into like if the link is too big, just remember until you make it like this your web URL, it will be like a text format. If you even you click, it doesn't goes anywhere. If you convert that into like okay, come over here, and then if you convert that into web URL, then only this text will be converted to URL, and then only if you click that, then it will show you connect it. Whenever you click, that will show that particular URL content. So again, here. What I'll do, I don't want to show this in this a large form. I want to make it into small icon or something else. Then what we can do? Not here, and then like okay, here, formatting options. Right. I'll use. And here in the bottom we'll have URL. So this full URL will be converted to small icon. And even though right now, if you click that, then right icon, it will show that particular state. You can see it is Georgia, and then this is where I click. Got the point?
What you didn't assign the icon?
Yeah, I did to make it like okay, to make it the icon into like a small symbol. You do have your icon. If you're on that, whatever the URL in that particular table will be converted into URL icon. Okay, that is there in the formatting things. This is what regarding formatting options. then you need to practice these things, and then you need to practice here and there from this to this, and then a lot of things that you can do.
Can you say how you added that URL thing, URL column, starting in the starting?
How I created the column, right? Okay, URL column. Yeah, this is a code of DAX code. Okay, so till now I hope that you don't know what is exactly DAX code. What I've been done is like, okay, I hardcoded this part. This part is like regarding a Wikipedia link, and after that I've been added the country name to that. Okay, so state name. So whenever I add the state name, obviously from the Wikipedia, okay, so every time if I add, okay, the country name, the state name, it will take the state, take us to the particular state name. This is
That's
what
okay. That a new measure thing you added, no?
This one.
You added a new measure or something.
No, I didn't. Okay, like behalf, like, okay, rather than taking a column, I took a measure, and then again I came back and created a column.
What is that measure?
This is the measure. This is what I measure. Every time we create something, okay, this is also a measure. Every time you do that, always measure will be like, you can see this in a calculated form. Then that is, yeah, this is what you're asking, right? Right now you created a color also a measure. A measure is a calculation part, okay, which will be calculated based upon some values on this particular table. Okay, it's a calculation, and then always it will give the scalar value. Scalar value, single value. It doesn't give a complete column, 100 rows, 200 rows. It doesn't give that like that. It will give. It is always a scalar value, and you can't take any column directly into this without any aggregation functions. Without any aggregation functions, before that we can't take any columns. This is a column overall rank in this. If you want to use that, I just need to use some aggregations for that. That we learn while you go to like into DAX. At this instance, don't worry about this. Okay, we are into visualizations, and if you start wondering about that DAX part, you will get confused. That is the part later, and then we go there, and then you learn all these things. Okay. At this instance, I'll just give you this code, this URL code, and then this color. Okay, this code, this both things I'll give you in a format. You can copy and paste, and then just don't worry about what have been written in that. Okay. Okay. So what is today's task is like, okay, I do have like different states and then different tables, different columns. Okay, take all of them in one place. Okay, and then like obviously you need to show me this kind of things. A lot of things have been made today. Colors, and then like this is gradient, and this is also gradient. This is like, okay, font color, and then like data bars. This is data bar. This is icons. So take one thing, one particular table, big table, then take everything. So what you'll do is, first of all, in the first page, okay, take the same value of that. So do formatting based upon that particular column only. The first page. The second page, obviously, do based upon the earlier one or else next one. Like it's up to you, like whatever. Like format the culture based upon the affordability ranking. Okay. So in that way, like based upon other column value, you do something, some kind of formatting of that particular column, and then afterwards, finally, you create a measure. Okay, based upon the measure value, like based upon, you can give a blue, green, whatever the color that you need it over here, and it will show that one only. So and then you can change this rank also, like okay, whatever rank, if you want to make 30, then you can make 30. Then once we go into like DAX part, then we will go into like deeper, and then we can check a lot of things. Even if it is between 10 to 20, you can do something, and then a lot of things that we can do, but that is later part. At this instance, just I'll give you this code and this code. Just this color code need to be made in measure, and then URL need to be made in column. That you need to understand. Measure always gives scalar output, single output. The column gives every like for every row we'll get a row. That's it. We can't make it using measure. Okay. So that is your task for today. And then you can ask me your questions if you have any. Let me stop the recording.